What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Full-time reaction to a massive victory here at Pittodrie for Celtic. 1-0 it finished in absolutely horrendous conditions. As you can see, I've got Martin with me. Martin, I think that just goes to show you that this team this season is finding a way to win all sorts of games.
I just had a funny feeling, despite the conditions that we're going to get a goal. Most people would have been looking at it thinking it's almost impossible to score. It was a crazy game, and a lot of the shots that were taken by both sides, it resulted in a throw-in. Keepers had very little to do, and you probably thought it was going to be a mistake, maybe a short pass back or something like that would result in a goal. But I just had a wee feeling that there was a goal coming. I thought what we did do throughout the game, start to finish, was we held on the ball better than Aberdeen did. We found pockets of space throughout the game, and particularly in the second phase of the game, we found pockets of space. We were pinging the ball about. We're getting 5 or 6 consecutive passes despite the horrendous conditions. And I just had a wee feeling, because we were continuing to do that, continuing to find space, that we just needed that telling pass and for somebody to have a wee bit of space. And of course that's what happened eventually when we got the goal.
We had Bernardo in midfield alongside Hatate. I managed to get it right, unbelievably. It's hard really to judge how we played in that first half just due to the conditions. It was a real battle. We did manage to get the ball in the net through a Bernardo corner. I don't know what your view of that was. I mean, the wind is obviously carrying the ball in at the back post, but I couldn't really see a foul live. I don't know what you thought.
I didn't think there was a foul. I mean, there was a bit of back and forth between the players prior to the goal being scored, and a couple of Aberdeen lads hit the deck. I'm not so sure they were claiming for fouls on that occasion, but I don't know if the referee
blew his whistle before it.
I don't know, possibly.
A suggestion of that.
There wasn't much in it though. I didn't see replays, but in lifetime I thought, that was a contentious decision. But some of these you win, some you lose, and you keep going. But it did feel like one of those games where chances were going to be few and far between, and then that proved to be the case.
Yeah, absolutely. Greg Taylor comes on at half-time for Alex Valle, plays a brilliant part in the goal, just a wee dink pass over the defence for Hatate, and I thought Hatate's composure on the chest and then the finish was top class.
I was pleased Hatate played. I'm a big fan, I talk about him a lot, and I was pleased he got back into the team. And of course the other big decision was Bernardo coming in. I thought he played well. But the good thing, and we've said this quite a lot in recent post-match analysis, is when we make those changes we don't feel like the team's been weakened. Even Jamesy coming on, all of a sudden he's found some great form, so he came on and he brings a different dimension. My header's going off and you're thinking he's still got a part to play, but Jamesy comes on and gives you something different. And the other subs that came on, I thought every single one of them made a reasonable contribution. Ida probably been a good example. He could add a couple of goals. He came on and gave us something different up front and unsettled the defence.
I had a great header, and it was a great save for Duhan in goals, to be fair to him. That's maybe just before our goal. Aberdeen had chances as well towards the end of the game. I think we get a let off with the one with Clarkson on the edge of the box, where I think it's Morris has just managed to nick it forward, and then it comes into him and he skews it wide. The Sockler right at the end, although I think it was an offside shout, ends up going for a corner as well. So Aberdeen 1 or 2 chances and we did get a let off.
I remember one in particular with I think it was CCV. I think he got a toe to it, but he sort of lost his balance and it fell to the Aberdeen
over
player.
The bar.
Aye.
I was wondering why it was a corner. I didn't know he getting on it from my angle.
Felt the Aberdeen player, and you're thinking all he's got to do is get on target, and it's just pull over the bar. That was a great chance for Aberdeen. But as I say, the wind played its part. But the wind played its part, I think, for him to get the chance in the first place, and then just snap the shot. We had a couple of those as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think there was one at the end where the keeper had a great save as well, chance to make it 2-0. So when we were 1-0 up, I genuinely felt there was more chance of us getting a second than there was Aberdeen equalising. I just had that feel good. I don't know why tonight, but fans were in good spirits, sang throughout most of the game, despite the way fans get absolutely soaked if they're in that end section or anywhere near the front, and that rain was torrential and it was just blowing into the supporters. So that the Celtic fans didn't mind. They sang from start to finish. The Aberdeen fans sang when we scored. You only sing when you're winning, something like that. But we're singing when we scored. We're singing before we scored. We sang the whole night. So despite the weather, Celtic fans were just typical Celtic fans, and enjoyed the occasion and enjoyed the celebrations at the end, no doubt.
It's a massive victory in the context of the season. That's 7 points clear Aberdeen, a game in hand as well. And as I said to you at the start, this Celtic team have found a way to solve every problem put in front of them this season domestically. We've seen a tough game at Kilmarnock where we managed to come out with 3 points. We've done that again tonight, and what a commanding lead we've got now.
We've talked a lot since Dortmund about put that behind us, and this next group of games. As I came into tonight's game, I thought Aberdeen away on a night like this in December, pouring rain. Aberdeen, not a bad side. I know they've taken a wee dip in form recently, but what a great season they've had. Probably the hardest game you could ask on a Wednesday night up here.
Aye.
And I thought if we can come through this and get 3 points, Hibs at home, you would expect to get 3 points with no guarantees. Their form's been indifferent, and then you go to Croatia next week and then a cup final. Imagine you came away having won all those 4 games, and I'm not saying that's going to happen, but imagine you did. Imagine we went to Zagreb and got a draw. We won the cup final 1 tonight, and we win on Saturday. What a great set of results that would be.
Aye, we're in great form. Nobody looks like stopping us at the minute. Man of the match is Hatate for his composure. It's a bit of brilliance.
I thought that was great. I mean, there was a few fans saying they didn't think he played particularly well in the first half, but I thought all the lads were up for it. The conditions were hard, and therefore you're not going to see a consistently good performer. I thought Carter Vickers was good at the back. I loved the fact that despite the conditions, we didn't forget, you know, how we want to play, and we were playing those passes out from the back. I thought Carter Vickers was solid. In fact, Trusty was good too. Alistair Johnson was good. So across the back four, Cal McGregor I thought Cal McGregor done a real leadership role tonight. I seen him, you know, the arms were out quite a lot, and he was signalling, particularly towards the end of the game. He showed great leadership qualities. But I suppose you hit Hatate for the composure with the goal. I was really impressed with that, and you know, had he not taken that chance, it probably would have finished 0-0. So give him a bit of credit for getting the winner.
Aye, absolutely Hatate for me as well. There you go. The Celts look unstoppable. We're 7 points clear at the top of the league. We're about to embark on a treacherous journey down the road. Like the video, comment with your own thoughts in the game below. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you for the build up to that game against Hibs at the weekend. Cheers.